Hello Aries, this is your extended reading. I'm actually really excited with the cards that are showing up here because I feel like, well, as a reader, I'm seeing more clearly not only your side of this, pathway to going towards what you desire, but it's like the other way around too. It's like now you can see what is happening on the other side that is similar, and it's like you are going from a denser state of being, especially mentally, to a more elevated frequency, and the other side of whatever you're wishing and desiring to connect, to claim that is yours, it's like the other way around. It's like they are going through this it's like a path of densification, but not to the point of becoming stagnant or becoming so dense that they cannot move. It's just it's like you are stepping up and they are stepping down, and you're meeting in the middle. So it's not that you're or them, they are coming to this state of slow moving energy. It's not that, especially because, since in the first part, what we talked about, your process of upgrading when you were in that path, throughout walking throughout the bushes, that was like this cleansing of your energy and upgrading and elevating of your energy. This is what is going through for them too. Well, whatever you're desiring to connect, that was symbolized by the Three of Cups in the first part, is here opening up the extended with the Queen of Cups. So this energy is also going through an upgrade, but as I said, it feels like it's like they are slowing down their frequency, whereas you are speeding up your frequency. So yeah, I feel like that's the best way that I can describe, because it's like they are really, it's like they have been waiting on the other side of the veil for longer than you actually. If you think, this is so interesting, if you think that things were slower for you, they have been waiting for longer, for a longer time, for you to become this match to their energy. And so it's like they were always this Queen of Cups. It's like they were ready to go. They were in this high frequency, love state, where it's like their vibration is so pure that they would be able to move straight ahead or wherever with a lot of speed, because they are embodying the Chariot spirit. So, and as I said, it's interesting that I said the Chariot spirit, because it feels like their speed is really high frequency. It's like they are able to move very fast because they vibrate from pure heart. So they are always ready, they are always there, they are always, it's like they are it's like they're ready for you. And I was just questioning, because I heard they were waiting for you to ask. So although in the first part we began with you standing, second in line to be the next one in line, with this anxiety, with this impatience in you, I feel like it took you a long time to ask. It took you a long time to ask, because they were always there. They were waiting for you. They were ready for you. So they were there. It's like they have been, sitting on top of this chariot, waiting to move. And it's interesting because this card coming next, let me see if I'll be able to hold everything. So it's like this Six of Cups followed by the Knight of Cups is the difference between your movements. So this Six of Cups today, Aries, for you is symbolizing the barrier or the veil, right? Whatever is separating you from them. So they are here with this very elevated, very fast moving heart's desire. So it's like they know where to go and at what they know where to go and what speed they can go, what they can move, what they can do, because it's like their intention is really pure. But since you were so densely embedded in this plane, in this dimension, it took you a long time to understand that the slowness, is that a word? The slower pace that you were feeling, thinking that it was, you know, the environment, the conditions, your current circumstances, it was only out there. It was actually you. So when you shift from this Knight of Pentacles into this Knight of Cups, this is when this upgrade happens, because now you're elevating your frequency, elevating your energy. And so if they were here, you know, also here, it's like they were so close to the veil that they could almost hear you. But they were waiting. They were, you know, standing with this chariot ready to go, but waiting for you to ask. And the only way for them to be released to move, because they have a quicker pace, and they were, you know, right beside this veil, so they were really close to you already in energy, in presence, in love. I want to say there's so much love here. It's like the love frequency. It's this place where both, oh, it's this range that I was seeing. It's like the range of frequency. It's this love vibration. So they had to become denser, you know, from spirit into this soul level, and you had to upgrade from the body, in a sense, into this soul's desire, into this heart's desire, in order to really see them, to connect with them, and for them to be put in the move, because now you are in the same frequency. And when you do, this beautiful thing happens. This is so amazing. And I just saw 8-8. So the Tower, the Four of Cups, and the Emperor. And also I want to include, oh, this is so beautiful. Yeah, remember when I was talking, so what I was going to include was the bottom of the deck that I saw the Four of Wands, but right underneath it is the Ace of Cups. So this is, you know, just confirming to me that whatever you're claiming, it only took longer than you thought or than you wished, because you were not in this love frequency. You were still very earthly bound. You were still very it's like you were too rooted that you couldn't elevate yourself, but because there was anxiety, right? But because of these two that are in the bottom of the deck, which is, you know, the joining forces of the fire that, you know, we saw all of the wands in the first part, and, you know, this extended is only filled with love, right, from the cups cards. And here it is also, it's like this meeting finally occurring when there is this joining forces of the energetic field with the love frequency. So this is the perfect match. This is the it's like finally you align energies, right? And because we have the Four of Cups here and the Four of Wands here, it's like it happens in this window of opportunity is how I'm seeing. It's like it's it's like what I'm hearing right now, it's like once in a lifetime opportunity. It's like this quick window of opportunity that when things line up and this energy balances out to the point where there is this perfect match, it's like you can finally see what is it on the other side of the veil that was there all along. So you know, I'm just speeding things up actually for you, Aries. But what I want to say with the Tower and this Emperor is, well, the Tower is showing me this opening of, it's like all of this imagery here is talking about this perfect opening that pops up when the frequency of both of you, what you want and what what you want and what you ask for, and this thing or this energy that you want, that it is already formed, but it has its specific wavelength that in order to meet it, you have to elevate itself, and then it is going to find you. So it's like this tower is symbolizing this change. It's you know, leaving this Knight of Pentacles density into becoming more not flexible. Yeah, it's not flexible, it's more loving. And you know, I'm not saying that this Knight of Pentacles that you were vibrating was not loving. It's just that perhaps it was too dense or too rigid or too stuck in your own ways. And here, when you incorporate this pure love, this pure heart of the Knight of the Knight of Cups from the Knight of Pentacles, it's like the density loses its weight. And this is so gorgeous, because this is what I'm seeing with the Tower. It's like this this gateway is being lifted, just like I saw here. So is the opening of the bushes that is very dense for everyone that's outside, but when the moment pops perfectly, because you are elevating your energy, you are ready for it, you are asking for it, you know, things start opening up, and it is your turn. You're the next one. So it is your turn to cross over, in a sense, from this density into a more, it's like what is coming through with the Four of Cups is like a more loving arena, one that opens gates for you. So it's beautiful, because what I'm seeing here with the Emperor is nothing to do with the Emperor itself. It's this path, this bushy, very dense, energetic pathway that only opens up for those who are ready. For those who are ready not only to cross it, because there is this cleansing that we saw, right? But ready to ask, because whatever you're asking for is already ready on the other side. But you have to, it's like you have to step up your game, in a sense, elevate your frequency to receive it. And so this opening that we saw in the first part, you know, represented by the minor arcana, in a sense with the Nine of Wands, here ending this extended with this beautiful, it's like this perfect, it's like this portal opening up through dimensions in the most organic kind of way. So to end this extended with this opening of this portal where you can finally meet, it's like you go from this density of the Tower, you are, you know, opening this gateway, and here it is. It's like this. So the number 4 to me, you know, besides being the Four of Cups and the Four of Wands, so the blending of these two energies in this portal, you know, it's like this is the spot, which is not a place. In fact, it's just this energetic vibrational state that both of you are now matching. You see, with pure hearts, pure energy, this, it's like this, right? This Ace of Cups, it's here, it's ready to cross this boundary, to, you know, step through the veil. Both of you are, you know, this one being this Queen of Cups that is ready to move, but you are the one, Aries, who had to, in fact, open the gateway. You are the one who was, you were the one who were locked, in a sense. You were so dense that you were unreachable. It's what I just heard. You were so unreachable that no matter how close you got or how ready this other thing that you so desired was on the other side of the veil, you could never perceive it because you were locked in or locked down, which would be very fitting for the moment that we're living. But you are the one who has to step out of this density to elevate your frequency, to really establish this connection, you know, between this energetic realm that is becoming denser. You know, it's coming from the ethers into this more energetic soul, whereas you are here, you are making way through the density. It's like you are, it's not that you're giving away your body, it's not at all like that. It's just that you are turning your body from this slower vessel into one that can move with more speed, because it's based on love, not on matter. You see the difference? And this is something that it can only be done when you allow yourself to go through this upgrade, to elevate your frequency, to it's just to be aware of your energy, your mental energy. And so this is, you know, this is this gateway opening. This is you coming out of this, well, perhaps familiar territory, because, you know, it's interesting, the symbol here between these two fours, which feels very based on a grounded foundation, right? The number 4 to me always speaks about this very stable or solid ground, but very different from this one. This tower is talking about something that it's unreachable. If it's not coming from your decision to step out of it, no one can reach you, you see? So when you move into this, you know, it's this shift between the Knight of Pentacles into the Knight of Cups, you still have your foundation, but is one that is based on love, as I said, not based on the material aspects of it that are just densifying your energy and locking you in even further. So when you do perceive that shift and you switch from this earthly bound state of being into a more loving one, and, you know, by loving I mean your frequency is elevated, you still have a solid ground, but one that is flowy, that allows movement. It's like you're getting closer and closer and closer to this portal, to the veil, because you are a frequency match to whatever is on the other side, right? That we saw. That's this. It's also something that is energetically very grounded and very solid, but based on love, therefore you can match, you can see it, you can receive it. You see, it's like the opening, the portal through the bushes with the Emperor. So yeah, let's see after this, you know, very peculiar, I want to say, message, let's see what the astrological runes have to add as a final guidance for you, Aries. Yeah, this is it's actually really interesting, because as I was seeing, it's a work that you have to do on yourself. It's like no matter what's going on outside or whatever you're wishing, it's like you will never perceive it unless you do your part. So the rune that came through is Mars, and Mars rules Aries. So this is you coming, you know, with all of your strength, with all of your willpower. That's the thing. Your willpower to break down the walls and create an opening that in fact is more than you think. It's not only liberating you from the density where you are, but also is, you know, making way through the thickness of, you know, the bushes that you were that you had in front of you, that was, you know, so thick, so dense that you couldn't see one step further, you know, and really being triggered with anxiety and impatience, you know, like, when is going to be my turn, when it's going to be my turn, I really want this, I really desire this. But finding that your willpower is actually, you know, nothing, even though the other thing that you so desire was already ready on the other side. If you were not a match to come closer to this veil, to actually create this opening of the portal, your willpower is nothing without love, without this understanding of this elevation of your frequency. So yes, your willpower, your strength, your confidence, your boldness to act, to go for what you want, to ask, it is important, but it's just half of it. The other half, for you to really speed things up, is understanding that your efforts will always find obstacles if you stay in this earthly bound, you know, rigid and dense dimension. If you don't exercise this vibrational shift, no matter how strong or how confident or how willing you are, your vibration would never be a match to find whatever you want, to receive whatever you desired. You see? So this is actually really important. It's not giving up your willpower. Your willpower is what fuels you, but there has to be this shift to turn this will into something that is not only motivated by desire, but by love. This is actually really gorgeous. This is the shift that will speed things up for you if you think that, you know, so far things have moved so slowly for you. So this is actually really gorgeous, Aries. I hope this was insightful for you. Thank you so much for being here with me. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.